Hello everyone, we are from Group 4, BA119, ST104. Today we are gonna present about gaming survey on student of UiTM Sabah. First and foremost, I want to introduce our team that accomplished for this presentation. First, my name is Muhammad Adam Shah bin Sharuddin.
Hi, my name is Haikal Rashli bin Bilihadin.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Amirul bin Hadis.
Hi, my name is Caleb Yong.
My name is Muhammad Yusuf bin Muhammad Saman.
So first, for our introduction, I'm gonna present about background of study. Our study investigates the video game habit of UiTM Sabah students and their impact on academic and social life. We will measure the time spent on gaming, the type of games and platform used, reason for playing, expenditure, and social game habit. Additionally, we will examine students' perception of how gaming affects their academic performance and social life. By analyzing this data, we aim to provide insight and strategies to help students balance gaming with academic and social responsibility. This can lead to better productive grades and overall wellness. The finding may also help educational institutions to develop programs to support student academic and personal success. That's all for me. Thank you.
So, my name is Haikal Rashli. So, for the objective of the report, to study about a profile of a respondent, to understand of demographic of gamer players, to identify the type of games and what platform they use, to investigate impact of video games on social life and academic performance, evaluate about behind motivation to playing a video games, to gather overall opinion about video games and to know how many hours they playing video games.
Okay, again, I am Caleb. Next, I will be presenting about methodology. So, first method is we have created a Google form with a few questions. The next method is we share the Google form or question to people through WhatsApp and Telegram groups. Okay, and last but not least, we calculate and identify the data that we receive and then we explain it, which is the next part. It will be the explanation of all the data we receive. That's all from me. Thank you.
And now let's move to the qualitative data. 3.1 Gender. Based on figure 3.1, it shows that 51% of the respondents are male and 49% are female. And now 3.2. How often do you play video games? Based on the figure 3.2, the majority of the students are playing video games daily with 20 respondents, which is 39.2%, and followed by 12 respondents, which is 23.5%, rarely play a video game. That is mostly a girl that focus on assignment and study rather than play a video game. And last one is weekly with 7 respondents, which is 30 point. And next, 3.3. What type of video games do you play? Based on the bar chart, mostly respondent, which is 35.3%, play various games such as Roblox, and followed by 29.4% respondent play first-person shooter like PUBG. And next, 27.5%, which is 40 respondent play game MOBA like Mobile Legend and Wild Rift. And the last one, the most least respondent, which is 7.8%, play simulation games such as Stardew Valley. The next part is 3.4. What platform you use to play a video games? Based on the pie chart, mostly respondent using mobile phone to play video games, which is 68.6%. And next, 6.8% and 7.8% respondent are using console and PC to play video games. And the last one, 13.7% of respondents using all of the above platform to play video games. 3.5. Why do you play the video games? Based on the pie chart, the highest percentage of respondents, which is 43.1% or 22 individuals, cited entertainment as their primary reason for playing games, and followed by 25.5% who play to relax and improve their mood, and next 19.6% for socializing with friends, and the last one 11.8% seeking new challenges in gaming.
Now, I'm gonna present about 3.6. How often you play video game with. The last segment comprising 37.3% of the respondents prefer to play video game alone, but 31.4% of respondents prefer playing with friends, and 90.6% of the respondents sometimes play video game alone and sometimes family and friends. The most least respondent is 11.8% are playing video game with their families. For 3.7, do you think playing video game can affect academic performance? The pie chart illustrates varying student attitude toward the impact of video game on academic achievement. 29.4%, 15 respondents, believe video game negatively impact academic performance, suggesting gaming reduce study time. But 25.5%, 13 respondents are unsure about the impact, possibly seeing both positive and negative aspects, or none at all. 23.5%, 12 respondents, evenly split between males and females, believe video games can have positive impact, potentially improving IQ, thinking skills, or probability relaction. 21.6%, 11 respondents think video games have a little effect on academic performance, likely due to effective time management or minimal gaming. 3.8. How does playing video game can affect your social life? Based on figure 3.8, respondent view on how video game can affect their social life are as follow. For 45.1%, 23 respondents feel video games have a positive impact on their social life. 25.5%, 13 respondents believe video games negatively affect their social life. But 15.7%, 8 respondents think video games have no impact on their social life. And the list is 30.7%. Several respondents are unsure about the impact of video game on their social life. For qualitative data, 3.9 overall, what is your opinion about video games? Based on figure 3.9, respondent opinion about video game are as follows. 45.1%, 20 respondents feel video game have both negative and positive aspect. 31.4%, 16 respondents hold a neutral opinion about video games. 90.6%, 10 respondents view video game positively. 3.9%, 2 respondents view video game negatively.
Based on our survey, the number of students who spend 1 until 2 hours per week playing video games is 15 people. The majority of students spend 3 until 4 hours playing video games, totaling 21 people, while students who spend time playing video games for almost 7 until 8 hours for 8 people only. The lowest number of students record is spending time playing video games for 5 until 6 hours, which is only 7 people. Measures of central tendency like mean, median, and mode are essential because they help us to understand the typical value or center of dataset. Choosing the right measure is crucial as it ensures subsequent statistical calculation such as variance and standard deviation accurate and meaningful. By accurately summarizing data distribution, central tendency measures support informed decision making and reliable statistical analysis. This table are using to find mean, median, and mode. also find standard deviation, variance, and shape of distribution. Now I will explain to you about how to calculate mean, mode, median, standard deviation, variance, and shape of distribution. We start with the mean. The formula used is the mean equals the sums of frequency times value divided by the sums of frequencies. Substituting our values, we have the means equals 194.5 divided by 51, which is approximately 3.81. The mean of our dataset is approximately 3.81. Next, let's find the median. We use the formula. The number of data points equals the sums of frequencies, which is 51. Half of 51 is 25.5. We look at the median class, which is 3 until 4, with the cumulative frequency of 36. Using the median formula, median equals the lower class boundary of the median class plus the quantity of half the number of data points minus the cumulative frequency of the class before the median class divided by the frequency of the median class, all multiplied by the class interval. Substituting the values, median equals 2.5 plus the quantity of 25.5 minus 15 divided by 21 multiplied by 1, which equals 3.0. So the answer for median is 3.0. Next is mode. Now for the mode, we identify the mode class, which is 3 until 4 with the highest frequency of 21. The mode formula is mode equals the lower class boundary of the mode class plus the quantity of the frequency of the mode class minus the frequency of the class before the mode class divided by 2 times the frequency of the mode class minus the frequency of the class before the mode class minus the frequency of the class after the mode class, all multiplied by the class interval. Substituting the values, mode equals 2.5 plus the quantity of 21 minus 14 divided by 2 times 21 minus 14 minus 16 multiplied by 1, which equals 2.8. The mode is approximately 2.8. Next is the standard deviation, which measure the amount of variation in dataset. We use the formula. The standard deviation equals the square root of the variance. With variance 4.22, the standard deviation equals the square root of 4.22, which is 2.05. Variance is calculated using variance equals 1 divided by the number of data points minus 1, all multiplied by the sums of frequency times value square minus the square of the sums of frequency times value divided by the number of data points. Substituting our values, variance equals 1 divided by 50 multiplied by the quantity of 131.5 minus the square of 206 divided by 51, which equals 4.22. The variance is 4.22. Shapes of distribution, Pearson skewness coefficient. Lastly, let's look the shape of distribution using Pearson coefficient of skewness. Pearson skewness coefficient equals 3 times the quantity of the mean minus the median divided by the standard deviation. Substituting the values, Pearson skewness coefficient equals 3 times the quantity of 3.81 minus 3.0 divided 2.05, which equals 1.19. Our dataset has a skewness value of 1.19, indicating a slightly position skewness.
In conclusion, the study aims to contribute valuable knowledge to the field of gaming research by exploring the multifaceted nature of video gaming and its impact on individuals from various perspectives. The findings from the research can potentially inform future studies, policies, and interventions related to video game research and its effect on social, academic, and personal aspects of individuals' life.